So I'm going to do a little product review here. So bear with me. Just giving my opinion on this selfie stick and the issues I'm seeing with it already. Now granted, it was a cheap purchase, but in a way it kind of seemed like it, I don't know, may give the impression that it might be wanting to be a good product, but to be honest, it is definitely a bargain bin kind of item, you know what I mean? And I don't mean to be stereotypical here, but it looks like it was made in Asia somewhere. I want to say China, maybe Taiwan. Doesn't really matter because either way, it's a pretty low quality product if you ask me. And it would be this selfie stick RCOS. RLS or R1S. Anyways, this is the box. And like I said, not to be stereotypical, but if you zoom in here, you'll notice the little Asian writing. Now this came in a box or a package that looked like it might have had more to it than just what was in this box. But surprisingly, after conferring with the order that I made, this is exactly what should have came, I guess. Even though the package that this was in was a little more misgiving. I mean, because it looked like it may have been something cooler, like, you know, with a display screen or something, you know, like a little mini iPad or some shit. But no, just this. And what came with this low-end product was this little Bluetooth remote, which I don't know what the functionality of it is. I've noticed after messing with it, all it's doing is raising and lowering the volume by one notch. Up, down, not in any specific, you know, this, I keep doing this and it's not going up, or down, down. It's up, down, down. And there's no other, you know, buttons on it. It's Bluetooth capable, but only for adjusting the volume by one click up or down. No practicality to it. So this is utterly useless. Now, when I opened the package, not realizing they had packaged it to where when you open it, shit falls out. So upon opening it, this, which supposed to be a rechargeable selfie stick light. Okay. Well, it came popping out. Hit the ground, popped open, and put it together. But I don't know if they had purposely did this wrong or if the button fell off. But if you notice here, there's a little hole there with a little button inside. Well, there should be a button on this outside to be able to, do it with your finger. But there isn't, so improvise. Now, this little bitty light, I can understand if this was your only source of light for your camera. It might work depending on your, the darkness of the area around you. Not much brighter. 2 settings. Not very useful if you're in the dark trying to fumble for that button to get some light on and see what you're doing and where you're going and what you're filming and if there's anybody behind you or not. So, and allegedly this is supposed to fit like right on top of the phone. Which I don't know whose phone they were testing this one out on, but even without the protective case on my phone is still too wide for this little bitty thing. It's on the end of where the clamp is for one of the sides, but that's it, and it's pretty flimsy clamp. Had to take the phone out of the protective case just to put it in the clamp, so not exactly a, reassuring product. And it's on a tripod, it's 3 legs, and it's pretty flimsy. A good gust of wind would probably topple over the tripod here, or just a improper weight balance or not adjusting the legs properly, and this would easily topple over. Not exactly a wise, purchase to make. Definitely worth the low dollar amount that I'd spent on it. Not worth the wait though for it. But I guess you get what you pay for when you stick to the bargain deals, I guess. But anyways, selfie stick, a little light, and a little Bluetooth button that adjusts your volume by 1 notch up or down, and that's its only function. You'd be better off just saving your money. Or, if you're so MacGyverly inclined, you could probably come up with a lot better design and a lot better product for far less than what I spent. And this was definitely under double digit purchase, so I guess you get what you pay for. Anyways, my opinion, the selfie stick R1S or whatever the fuck you'll call it. It's an orange looking box with the Japanese, Chinese writing on the sign. Yeah, definitely probably a good idea to pass on. It's kind of one of the products you find in a junk bin, like if you go to a hardware store, it's like got a bunch of, discontinued stuff that they're trying to just kind of pawn off for whatever price that they feel that they can legally get away with without making you feel like you're getting ripped off. Just so they can make a few bucks on the product and get it out of, out of the store. That's basically what this is. TikTok version of it. I guess this would be a TikTok version of the clearance products. If it's not clearance yet, it should be. Or at least they should put a little more effort into the better quality of the design, but hey. If you ain't got nothing else, I suppose it could get the job done if needed. Like I said, the first time using it, so it's not exactly, I mean, it's holding up, but we'll find out after, a bit of use if it's structurally sound as it should be, providing it doesn't start coming apart, legs start coming off, and swivel part holds true, doesn't start tipping or, from the weight of the phone or whatever. So I guess for all of you out there that's inquisitive about this product, then I guess you'll just have to wait and check out the videos and see how long it lasts and see if it's worth even using it any time after this. I'm thinking maybe, depending on the videos that I want to put out, where, and the content and everything else. Obviously, it's probably not e-bike suitable to be. Well, it might be, depending on the location. Versus the GoPro, that a lot of the videos that some of you may have seen were done recently was a mounted GoPro that I had mounted on the e-bike, so it was pretty stationary as far as hands-free on my part, but that GoPro started acting up a little bit, so it's, I don't know if it was just sitting in the sun recording too long, it might have fried its circuits or something like that, or it was just poor quality on that end, which could have been a combination of both. But for whatever reason, it's not wanting to, turn on. You sit there, hold it in, and wait for it to light up, but, I mean, the screen will come up, but, it comes up long enough to show you the logo, and then blinks back out, So, it wasn't dropped or anything, it's got a memory card in it, fully charged. I got a spare battery for both, or for the camera and everything, so it's not a battery issue. It's, I don't know, maybe a fried circuit in there somewhere. Who knows? I'm sure one of you out there probably knows, but anyways, so we're going to try an alternative means of recording the videos. Now, I will try to do a little incorporating of the selfie stick tripod that this is being filmed on right now into the videos, where and when safely applicable for an e-bike ride. Now, if I'm out there, with the traffic and everything else, I'm not going to be sitting there like some a-hole with a selfie stick, feeling like I'm the only one in the world and causing all kinds of, not paying attention. So, I think if anything, if I should do those, it'll be more of a quieter road ride, I guess. We'll see. But for the time being, I'm guessing maybe a lot of these videos where it's at least a little easier for me to position the phone and be able to get better shots, maybe, is what I'm going to try for. For those of you out there that, have unfollowed or whatever, I have noticed. Sorry, my fault for not entertaining you guys enough to want to keep you stick around. If for some reason some of you do come back, good for you, but more patience on, before you decide to just bounce out, I am a bit older than a lot of you people out there, so that, and I've just been having issues that I've had to deal with this past 6, 7 months that have not exactly been the pleasant of things, but I'm doing what I can to get back on track. And like I said, it's my fault for not, I guess, coming out with enough videos to keep some of you folks entertained for your short attention span. I do apologize, but however, if you watch any of my videos or any of my content, I got multiple platforms, multiple channels, multiple content. So sometimes it takes me a little while to get some of these videos uploaded to all the platforms, or regulating certain videos to certain platforms, or certain content to certain areas, That way it kind of gives some of you out there that do surf multiple platforms a little more variety in, my content. If you should be so, if I should be so inclined to have multiple platform followers. If not, then whatever. Anyways, yeah. Not a whole lot's been going on. Like I said, I have both bikes up and running now, e-bikes, so I will be, functioning, I should say. Safely functioning, within reason. So I will be trying to get out there and try to get some more content going for any of you that have missed my content and missed my videos. Just keep an eye out. You'll start seeing some stuff popping up before too long. If the content I do come up with isn't something you want to see, let me know. Give me some ideas of what you want to see. If you don't mind seeing a white bearded white guy sitting here trying to entertain you, we'll say middle-aged, because that's more, I guess, appropriate. I'm not going to tell you exactly, and I can guarantee you, unless you know me, everybody out there, you'll be way off on accurate age. So, and there's a reason for that. This is my natural hair color, and so is this. Okay? If you notice, my mustache is still a little blondish. This, however, all natural. A little bit of gray in here, but white. And after shaving for several decades, being content or being forced to live by the standard facial etiquette of the time period, I've come to the conclusion to where I've decided to say, F that, I'm gonna grow my shit out. Because there are several reasons. A, I can grow my beard out. No problems. None of this splotchiness and stuff. This is full beard shit, people. Full mustache. And two, like I said, after several decades of shaving all the time, I got tired of it. I think I look a little better with a beard. A little more mystique. A little more mystery, I guess. But yeah, all hair color, none dyed, not dyed. So the beard will throw you up, and the scruffy voice, I'm sure, might hinder the age that you're predictions might be by a few years too. But there's a reason for that. You can't actually think this is my actual speaking voice, do you? Come on. But I figured dishwater blonde, brownish hair, white beard. Why not grow it out and have a little fun at the expense of everybody out there? And for all you people that are afraid to offend people on guessing their age, I did this intentionally. So that way, regardless of your intentions of trying to make it sound like I'm an old Santa Claus, or trying to make yourself feel like you can predict an age of somebody, I purposely grew this shit out just to throw you off. And that's my joke on you. So, for all you got. For everybody out there, I guess, just, yeah. You gotta be able to enjoy life, have a little fun, mix things up a little bit. It's okay to think outside the box. Don't be one of those conformed people that, you know, you see something, you're told something that you automatically think inside the parameter. Sometimes it requires a little outside the box view to be able to see exactly what the full picture is. Because a lot of times people like to sit there and give you the 2D version or the 3D version. I say fuck that. Go for every D version. Turn that shit upside down. Look at a different angle. Make sure what it is what they're telling you it is. Don't be afraid to ask questions. There's never any questions that are too stupid to be asked. Unless your name is Trump and Epstein. Yeah, I think we all know what those guys are up to, so we're not even gonna dip our toe in that shallow end of the area. Anyways. And try to question everything if you have the ability to. Don't let people tell you what you should do or shouldn't do, or how you should think, or, you know, how you should understand things. Because it's those people that think outside the box that tend to really get you off guard. Your Albert Einsteins, your Edisons, your Teslas, you know, your Aristotles, you know, those are people that think outside the box. And the reason those names stick out the most, besides their contributions and their IQs, is they weren't afraid to ask questions. They weren't afraid to point out the obvious. The elephants that are overlooked in the equations, if you want to call it that. Anyways. So, here it is, another Tuesday. Here in Phoenix. It's supposed to be another hot day. Well, hell, who are we kidding? Anytime after the first week in April, every day is a hot day in Arizona until about December. Then it cools off. And look who we got here. We got ourselves a dingo. We got ourselves a little dingo. And then hidden in the shrubbery is an Aussie Wawa. Not just any Aussie Wawa. This bloke comes from Aussie. Part Aussie and part Chihuahua. That's why he's so laid back. He's not a Chihuahua. He's a Aussie Wawa. This little bugger acts more like a Chihuahua as far as the anxiety and neediness, the attention, all that stuff that a Chihuahua instills in you, including the irritating yapping. This is the cool Wawa. This is the laid back buddy. The chilled Aussie poo. We got ourselves a dingo. A little child-eating dingo. And a laid back Aussie Wawa. For those of you out there that don't know, Aussie is 15. And dingo is 5. And they're both male, so. For anybody that gives a shit. Yes, those are the 2 dogs that I've got, so they tend to keep me occupied a handful from time to time. So far, this, I guess, selfie stick tripod thing is holding out okay, I guess, for now. It is its maiden voyage, so we should see how long it lasts and how well it works. For those of you that give it bleepity bleep. You wanna come up here? Come up here. Say hi to the folks out there. Say hi, my name is Dingo. Say hi, my name is Dingo. Will you play with me? Say, will you play with me? My name is Dingo. I need someone to play with. Give me it. Hi, Dingo. How you doing, little dude? Oh, so now you want to sit there and act all good and behaved, huh? Are you gonna catch it? You ready? You ready? Keep your eye on it. Good catch, buddy. You almost had it. Are you gonna give it to me? Give it to me. Well, come on, give me it. Good boy. That's a good buddy. Oh, really? You wanna talk shit too, Aussie? You're Mr. Laid Back. You're supposed to be Mr. Chihuahua. Mr. Aussie the Chill Doggy. You trying to let Dingo get you all excited and worked up? Or are you just happy to be on camera? What about you, dude? Hey, don't be a pushy boy. Really? 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 Or what? What are you gonna do, buddy? I think your bark's worse than your bite. I think your bark's worse than your bite, buddy. What are you gonna do? You gonna get it? Yeah, knucklehead. Are you living the good life, Frosty Poo, on your mountain of covers and coats on top of your big old comfortable recliner chair, all by yourself? Don't you look like the spoiled little prince? With his little subservient Dingo, his little obedient buddy. Yeah. Here's the e-bikes in case any of y'all that watch any of my videos wonder what I am on when I go out for the canal rides and the other road ventures. Don't mind the crates. Possibly in the middle of getting to move in here soon, so I figured crates are cheaper and easier. Anyways. So I guess what I'll do is possibly go ahead and just cut this video a little short. Just to be whatever. See if any of you out there give a hoot. Let me know and leave me some comments. Like and subscribe and follow and all that other good crap. Check me out on my other platforms.